This might hurt some of your feelings. There are so many people that I talk to who think that their resume is the best that it can be, and they don't know why they are not hearing back on their applications. But here's the thing, that means your resume needs work. I'm Leora, I'm a queer and neurodivergent career coach. I've spent years in HR and recruiting. I've been a hiring manager myself. If you are not hearing back at all from your applications month after month after month, hundreds of applications later, then that means that your resume is not telling the right story. And this is what you have to do to change it. And you're gonna wanna stick around to hear the last one because this is the number one mistake that I see people make that is costing them interviews. Have you ever heard of the 6-second rule? So this is all it takes for a recruiter or a hiring manager to decide if they wanna move forward with your application or not. I used to think this was ridiculous until I became a recruiter. And then I realized that is really all it takes to scan a resume and figure out if that person is qualified or not. You can use this rule to your advantage by making sure that you are using bullet points. You could bold keywords throughout to make them stand out and kind of lead the reader's eye throughout your resume, and that will allow them to get all of the information that you want them to read in that 6 seconds. So the average person is going to read from left to right, and so people generally read in an F shape. They're looking at the left side of your resume and then across the top. All of that key information, your top skills, any relevant certifications, degrees, if it's relevant to your job, and then those like key data and responsibilities should fall within that F shape. You want to show your accomplishments, not just list your tasks. Yes, your job is made up of various tasks that you do, but it's most important to show what you've accomplished with those tasks. For example, when I was a Starbucks manager, right, my responsibility was managing a team. That was the task. But what I accomplished with that is a little bit different. Instead of just saying that I managed a team, I would say that I managed and developed a team of 25, and I also led one of those team members to get promoted to a manager position themselves. And that's how you could talk more about your accomplishments, what you achieved, and not just what you did. It's important to be concise and specific. Use percentages where you can. Numbers, like in the previous example, I specified that I managed a team of 25. And be concise. It doesn't always have to be perfectly structured sentences. You can use keywords and key phrases to show what you've been doing. Finally, the mistake that I see so many people make, you should only list applicable skills. Don't list any extras or fluff because that is just wasting valuable space. Remember, we only have 6 seconds approximately to get them to realize that we're qualified for the job. So you only want to list those things that you want to keep doing, that you like about your job, and the things that are relevant. So you can do this by separating your relevant experience with other experience. You also, for example, if you are in a marketing job, but you've done sales before, but you don't want to do sales again, minimize the amount of sales related information on your resume or get rid of it completely so that it's only speaking to your goal job. If you found this helpful and you want to dive a little bit deeper and have more examples, I have a mini course on crafting resumes. It costs less than the cost of a latte. It has video examples, tips that you can follow to make your resume more impactful and hopefully get interviews. Let me know what other questions I can answer.